Hey everyone, welcome in for another MCU Phase 4 reaction. My name is Kale. Up next in my journey is Thor Love and Thunder from 2022, and I am so excited for this simply because it's Thor. We get another Thor movie. I get to see Chris Hemsworth again. I'm so excited. And I hope you are too. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch me watch this movie. As always, if the edited version is not up to your fancy, you can always come over to Patreon with your copy of the movie, sync it up with my full-length reaction. I have full lengths for every reaction I've ever done here on the channel, plus so much more that has not been edited for the channel. So feel free to come over there if you like. Guys, I don't know what to expect. I'm just looking forward to this. Let's get into it. Thank you for being here. Is that Christian Bale?
Oh, great and mighty Rebel, we pray to you.
That is Christian Bale. It's his voice. I had no idea he was in the MCU. This is crazy.
Time.
That's sad. Pretty. Okay.
Ah, what do we have here?
Hello?
Look at it.
Abu, bringer of light.
Oh, it's one of mine.
I am Gore, the last of your disciples, and now we await the promise of the eternal reward. Is this why you celebrate?
There's no eternal reward for you, dog!
We just vanquished the holder of the Necro Sword.
Before he could harm any other gods with that cursed blade.
Your empire is already ended.
There'll be more followers to replace you.
My daughter died in your name.
And well, you should. Suffering for your gods is your only purpose.
I renounce you.
Hey.
It's revenge you seek. Kill all the gods.
Oh, disappeared. Oh, never mind.
Summon the Bifrost to eternity.
All right. We've met our villain.
The sword chose you. You are now cursed.
He's okay with that.
All gods will die.
Okay. Pretty invested already since I love Christian Bale. So having the movie start with our villain introduction and it's him. I'm looking forward to it. Love the rock version of the Marvel theme.
Come, gather round.
Org!
Space Viking, aka the God of Thunder.
Oh my gosh.
Thor was taught to help win battles. He grew and he grew.
Very much seeing the CGI in this movie. Didn't mention it in the opening. There's, yeah.
But Thor's one true love was an Earth woman named Jane Fonda. Jane Foster. The battle for love, Thor lost. Ooh. He lost a lot of people in those days. His mum, his dad, and that guy, and Heimdall, and his brother again, and again. Poor Thor had to watch his planet explode, and then he said, "What have I done?" And so he hid his heart behind a big fleshy bod. He teamed up with the Guardians of the Galaxy and set off on some classic Thor adventures. He got in.
Oh my gosh.
But beneath his god bod, there was still a sad bod just trying to get out.
Aww.
Because all of the bods that Thor had worn over the years couldn't hide the pain that he was feeling on the inside. Waiting in quiet contemplation for someone to say, "Thor, we need your help to win this battle."
We need your help to win this battle. Let's go.
I don't know how I feel about the recap.
See you down there. Hurry up!
flying on a branch?
Well, look who it is.
How are we doing, guys?
So casually just walking into a battle zone.
Our sacred temple has been left unguarded and Hokus holds the control of its power.
Tell them what happened here today. Tell them the time that Thor...
I do like Thor's hair a lot right now, though.
Here it comes.
This ends here and now!
Quill. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
He's no fun to go into the temple, is it? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can collectively take credit for that
Uh-huh.
with minimal loss or damage.
Except for the temple. Yeah.
Hurrah!
Don't think you're really gonna have everyone doing that with you, but... Jane Foster theory.
Good book. I wrote it.
You're Dr. Jane Foster?
You need a 3D model. You ever see Event Horizon? Interstellar?
No.
That movie explains everything really. Point A and point B.
Literally copying the scene.
You just ruined your own book.
Yeah, but now you understand wormholes. Watch those movies.
Okay.
Oh, the hot Cheetos. Had to get it.
Looking good as always.
Have you told anyone else besides me?
When people find out, they start acting weird.
I know what?
It's not that serious.
Jane, it's stage 4. Maybe it's time to play the Space Viking card.
That's not a card.
Yes, it is.
There's no card.
There's a card.
Man, that's shitty news. Holy Guns N' Roses in this movie. Aw, new Asgard. Oh my gosh, look at this place. Jesus Christ. Oh, Valkyrie. Infinity cones. This has become a real tourist destination. A playground of sorts.
Home, Father. We're here to take you home. Yes.
That is hilarious that we're seeing Matt Damon again.
Transform!
Oh my gosh, no way.
We'll never join you, witch! Well, no.
You can almost feel the power of these magnificent and immovable stones. Okay.
I can't remember when it was. Maybe the second Thor movie. I had seen images online of Jane wearing like the Thor outfit, kind of, sorta. We haven't seen that yet, which means it's got to be in this movie.
Giant goats!
Oh, look at those! They are beautiful.
Yes, they are beautiful. They also scream
Man,
quite a lot.
Thor's arms are arming in this movie. Whew.
This will be with us forever!
I'm putting them down.
Ooh, God.
I've been told you can summon them with a special whistle that goes something like this. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. You have a go.
Please help us. The God Butcher has found us.
God Butcher.
Our greatest champions, now laid to waste.
Where are you?
Sif?
We need you here.
Hey, Sif.
After thousands of years of living, you don't seem to know who the hell you are. I've been lost before. Then I found meaning. I found love. And yeah, I got taken from me, and God, that hurts. But that shitty feeling is better than feeling empty. My hope for you is that one day you will find something to make you feel this shitty.
They either die a grismal death or they dump you with a handwritten letter.
Oh, I appreciate what Quill said. I also would rather feel shitty than feel empty.
Take this ship here as a parting farewell gift.
Oh, you're giving me my ship?
Yes, she's yours.
You ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love. They'll tell you exactly who you are.
Goodbye, Guardians. These darn goats.
Sif, you're missing an arm. I'm gonna get you home.
Leave me here.
Why?
For a warrior to get into Valhalla, you have to die in the battle. You survived.
Oh, shit.
Maybe your arm is in Valhalla.
The God Butcher is coming.
God Butcher. The look is very cool. Digging it. This feels like a completely different movie right now. Like, oh my god, the shift in vibe and tone. God, Bay looks so good as this character.
Hey, who'd you piss off now?
It's not my fault. I've never even seen these things.
Ooh.
You're gonna love that guy.
We don't need him, boy.
He's calling him like a dog.
You're bad.
It's not for you. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You have Stormbreaker now. Oh, hell yes. Oh. I love that Thor is confused. Okay.
That's my hammer you've got there.
You have Stormbreaker now. Does he not recognize it as Jane? Hello?
Jane?
Jane?
Let me tell you the legend of Thor and Jane.
Romance recap?
And together they embarked on a journey of love.
Goofy. But cute.
I need you to promise me you'll always protect her.
And love that deep has a way of becoming magical. They built walls between them. Thor got busy.
Nick Fury.
And eventually the space between them grew and grew. Something had to give. And then one night, it did give. Jane wrote a note, and Thor read that note. And their legend suddenly became myth. Or so they thought.
You okay?
It's a little,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How?
Can we talk about it later?
Can we talk about this later?
Yeah. 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 Gosh, he looks so cool. I feel like he's so out of place as a villain in this movie, which is weird because usually I think the villain doesn't fit in the movie. This time it's the opposite. I want the rest of the movie to fit with this villain. Oh, okay. Oh, God. No. No. Jesus. I almost feel like he should have been in the Moon Knight show.
Hey, don't touch my things. Yeah, you better run, you coward.
Oh, no thanks. No thanks.
You're taking the children!
Is he killing, like, trying to think of why he's taking the children when he's a god killer.
What's it been, like 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months.
Majesty, should we start working on a performance of this entire debacle? People need entertainment, particularly now in times of crisis. Particularly.
I actually love that we're seeing them outside of their of their play.
The old ex-girlfriend.
Jodie Foster.
Jane Foster.
Jodie Foster.
No,
Mjolnir's not. Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah.
But if was just calling you.
Uh-huh.
Times like this, we need to unite, come together. If we are to find the children, we must first look within ourselves.
Gotta go outside, Thor.
What's a necrosword?
It's an ancient weapon that's been passed through hands since the dawn of time. It has the ability to slay gods.
Wait, we're up against a curse, shadow, zombie, kidnapper. When do we leave?
Thor? Can you see me?
Heimdall's son.
Astrid.
Astrid.
I'm now known as Axel. He's a singer from a popular band I heard on Earth.
Yep.
Axel.
Astrid.
I said Axel.
Astrid.
It's Axel.
We're in a cage made of spikes.
You know, the good news is you're Asgardians. If you die, you'll end up in Valhalla.
Oh my god, go away.
And I've got a plan, okay? I'm putting together a really, really good team. I've got Uncle Korg, King Valkyrie, my ex-girlfriend Jane, which is a whole other story I won't bore you with.
Yeah, Jane all of a sudden becoming like who she is. That was quite a leap that had no build-up at all.
They're in the Shadow Realm. The atmosphere there has a darkness like no other. It's as if color fears to tread. It's unmistakable.
Well then, if it's color we need, let's bring the rainbow.
Bring the rainbow. Was that a catchphrase or something?
She's only been a Thor for a minute.
We need reinforcements. We must raise an army.
Omnipotent city.
Ra, Hercules, Tumatoenga, Zeus, the oldest and wisest of them all.
Did you say Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus.
The amusement park ship.
You moved on quick, didn't you?
Thor is so offended.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Catching up with an old friend.
I swear I heard Mjolnir call to me.
Oh, did it? Well, you know what? It looks good on you. It works. So.
See you later.
I kind of love I love that they've written Stormbreaker to be jealous.
Mommy, don't leave me.
You won't be alone.
Oh.
Never stop fighting. Never stop fighting.
Hey, you all right?
You think I really should be coming?
You're a Thor, of course you should come. Besides, what else are you gonna do?
Yes.
It's all that's needed.
A hand grenade?
No, it's a portable speaker.
And I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Okay, we should go.
I could so do without the goats in this movie, y'all. Goat screams drive me crazy.
What about if I had like a cool catchphrase like, eat this hammer?
Mine is, this ends here and now.
Oh, that's such a good one.
What?
Am I, sensing feelings?
Feelings? What? With Jane? No, don't be ridiculous.
They never left.
You know what Opti loves? Having his head ripped off. Opti's gone.
Gross.
I knew a little girl just like you, and she liked to draw.
Let me ask you a question about gods. They're meant to protect you, right? Well, where are they?
Thor is on his way.
I'm counting on that.
That's why you're here.
Need more Bale in this movie. He's definitely my favorite part so far.
Holy shit.
Impressive.
Oh, God, dumplings. Psst, hey, bow. Hey, nini, noni. Zeus! 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 Zeus!
So who is the actor for this gonna be, I wonder?
Oh, there he is! The man, the myth.
Thor.
I hereby open this holy council over the god.
Where are we going to hold this year's orgy?
So now we're going to announce the winner of the most human souls sacrificed In the name of a god.
Okay, maybe he's not that great.
That thunderbolt, I think that might be of use. Take the bolt, ding dong.
All right, let's go get it.
No, wait.
Who is talking? Who is talking?
These guys.
Cog, shut up.
Do you have something to say to the group?
Now's your chance.
I come here to ask for your help, to raise an army. There's a maniac called the God Butcher who seeks to end us all.
That guy, he killed a couple of low-level gods. Woohoo. If that's all, pretty boy, you go back to your seat and you be quiet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, did you not hear any of what I just said?
You be quiet, because you are this close to being uninvited to the orgy.
I don't think he wanted to be invited in the first place. Oh boy.
And flicker. Flick too hard, damn it!
Oh.
You are Thor, the god of thunder. Who do you think we are? The god police? Every god watches over their own people.
How the mighty have fallen. My hero, Zeus, afraid.
Yes, I am scared. Gore has the Necro Sword, which means he could kill us. I know you're trying to do the right thing, but all you do is cause a panic. Panic is not good.
Love the twists, the curls in his hair.
So cheer, baby cake. Have some wine.
Baby cake, okay.
If you're not gonna help us, then at least let us use your weapon. Can I borrow Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt! No!
That was a lot of showing off just to say no.
He will not reach eternity.
Eternity?
Oh, shit. Eternity is a very powerful being at the center of the universe. It will grant the desire of the first person who reaches it. What do you think a guy called the God Butcher would wish for?
If he seeks the altar of eternity, that means he could wipe us out at once.
That's a big deal.
Is this the purpose of the gods? To hide away in a golden palace like cowards? Maybe we have lost our way. You know what? We'll stop him ourselves.
I am afraid I cannot allow that. This is a secret place. You know where we are. The God Butcher could use you to find us. God!
Hey, we do my plan now?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
No, you didn't say go.
No, she didn't. I love Valkyrie. She's great. I like that we have her in this movie. We have her on the team. What?
Oh, I'm perishing.
Zeus!
Did we actually just witness?
That's the sound of lightning.
Borg's death? And now Zeus's death?
Where are you? I'm gonna get you out. Okay. Oh.
Here I am. The only part of a Cronin that's alive is his mouth.
Corgi, listen.
Oh. Okay. This movie feels like it's all over the place.
No, that's not it. Nope. Come on, Korg, burst those lips.
Holy Guns N' Roses, I can't. I love Valkyrie. Wow, that was an interesting place.
Another classic Thor adventure.
I can't believe you killed Zeus.
Can't we just like slash this cage open? Tell me we really don't have a weapon strong enough to do that? I keep forgetting that he's not actually there.
Thor?
Yeah.
My bad.
We're gonna die.
No one's gonna die, okay? Everything is fine.
I love that Goodies by Ciara is playing in the background of this scene right now.
This is the army right here. It's sleek, it's slender, it's powerful, it's beautiful. For you, I love it for you, Valkyrie. I mean, it's not really what I'm into, because I've got my... Ah, there you are, old friend. That was quite an entrance back there. I mean, I know it's a little weird having my ex-weapon around, but come on, Mjolnir in the past. It's you and me now, buddy. You know what? I think it's time for your first beer.
That do anything?
I just want to say that was very, very impressive what you did back there. Space dolphins.
What?
This, you should see them, space dolphins. So,
Beautiful.
so beautiful, so rare. They're very loyal creatures.
Oh, brother man, you look so hot.
Korg.
I've had so many special someones. I don't know if I want that again.
Is that because you lost your girlfriend in battle and never forgave yourself? And now you just try to find answers in the bottom of a bottle?
Wow, Korg's really calling Val out right now. Jesus Christ.
Jane.
Thor.
I want to feel shitty about you.
That came out really poorly.
I pushed people away, kept them at a distance because of the fear of that loss, but I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to live
Better
like
to
that.
close off your heart than feel the pain.
That's what I did. Yes, I want to be with you, Jane. What do you say?
I have cancer.
Great time to pull that out.
No, Jane.
Hey, we need to...
What
Wait, Jane.
did I say? I didn't mean that. Just kidding. I don't have cancer.
Jane.
I was just feeling tired, and then they told me I have stage 4. And then I heard Mjolnir calling me, so I thought maybe if science isn't working, maybe Viking space magic. I think it's getting better.
Jane, none of us know how long we have, and Mjolnir chose you. It chose you because you're worthy. When I first met you, I was unworthy. I was unable to pick up that hammer. You made me worthy.
This movie needs so much more of this to fulfill the love part of the title.
I wonder what those two are talking about out there.
Yeah, they're not talking.
I think Thor would make a great dad.
Thor would be a fun dad. Oh. That was a sweet scene. Oh, the pinky holding. Very cute.
Bifrost is the key.
And the track!
Love that she just tossed Stormbreaker like that.
Don't tell me why you just threw Stormbreaker out the window.
He needs it to open the gates of eternity.
God, Christian Bale as this character is way too cool for this movie. I'm so sorry. That is how I feel.
Call the axe. Don't call the axe when you call the dentist. Tell me where the children are, or I'm gonna kill you.
Ooh.
You went to the gods for help, and they did nothing. They're alike in that sense. I'm truly creating peace.
You're murdering innocent gods.
Innocent?
Are you a Valkyrie?
Yes.
How exciting. Did you pray to the gods? When the women you loved lay dying on the battlefield?
Gosh, this mocking.
You're dying. I'm sorry. The hammer empowered you, but it did nothing to change your fate.
You have that in common, yeah. Creepy.
Love is pain. I had a daughter once. I put my faith in a higher power, hoping it would save her. And she died. Now I understand. My daughter is the lucky one. Call the axe.
Gosh. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah.
The black and white, it looks bad. There's too much contrast. No, not the ship.
Thank you, Mr. Guy.
Yeah, gotta look out for Korg. Mjolnir's heavy for her now? Valkyrie?
I got you.
Okay, okay. Although, where'd he go? Your ship's busted. Ride the goat?
Come on, let's go.
Stormbreaker, take us home.
Well, can Stormbreaker just like choose not to work for you? Since they've kind of written Stormbreaker like a dog in this movie. Well, maybe we do still have Mjolnir.
Something's affecting her body's ability to fight the cancer.
Oh, there you are.
What's going on out there?
Oh, some moron made a fridge without a door. Can you believe it?
Okay, that's my favorite joke in the whole movie so far. That was good. That was good. Most of the humor in this movie has been meh for me. That was good.
Just gonna pop out for a moment, pick up the kids, kill the bad guy, and then come straight back.
You're going without me?
I do need you, Jane. I need you alive. It'd be great to have you on the battlefield, fighting Gore side by side, but that hammer is killing you. Every time you use it, it's draining all of your mortal strength, leaving your body unable to fight the cancer.
I want to keep fighting. I'm the mighty Thor.
What's the point of more time at this?
Because I love you.
Oh.
It's your choice, Jane. But I'd regret it every single day if I didn't ask you to stay here so we could try and figure this out together.
You better come back to me.
I'm coming back as soon as I can.
Break a leg.
I'll break all his legs.
Remember that the gate to eternity is at the literal center of the universe.
Good moment. Also glad that Valkyrie's alive.
I wish I could join you, but I'd probably die and that won't help get the kids back, so you'll have to go alone.
All right. Thor v. Gore. Ready for it. Thor, where are you? There you are.
We're gonna sneak our way towards Stormbreaker, being very careful not to bump into any of those big shadow monsters. Does anyone here have battle experience? Well, no time to learn like the present.
We're not strong like you. We're just kids.
Well,
I'm just a Lycan kid. And I'm a Midassian kid.
Okay, but today, you're Asgardian.
in this moment,
Go and find anything you can pick up. Bring it back here.
rocks.
Today is a day that will go down in history.
Oh my gosh, Thor giving a motivational speech to a bunch of children.
Whosoever holds these weapons and believes in getting home, if they be true of heart, is therefore worthy, and shall possess
Can we like use that to give everything they're holding like
power.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I actually love the look of that. I'm excited to see what this stuffed animal does. And more Guns N' Roses. I'm gonna have to look into why. Who was it that decided that nearly all the music in this movie had to be I almost said Game of Thrones. Guns N' Roses. I have no idea who directs this movie, so maybe whoever they are. This must have been fun for all these kids, though, to be in like one of the final battles of this movie. She's adorable. Oh my gosh. Mjolnir is shaking. Oh gosh. There it is. Yes.
Jane.
That means she's gonna die after this, though. But if so, she's gonna go out like a badass, so...
Stormbreaker, stop this! Get a hold of yourself! Look what you're doing!
Maybe Stormbreaker doesn't have control.
You've lost Lady Thor.
The name is Mighty Thor.
Mighty Thor.
I'll accept Dr. Jane Foster! Thirdly, eat my hammer!
I was curious. I was wondering which catchphrase she was gonna end up going with.
I knew you could do it.
Oh shit. Heimdall's kid can wield Stormbreaker. Jane. Nice. Nice. Oh. Happening, isn't it?
Jane?
I'm okay.
Just him now, right?
Go, stop!
What kind of father would I be?
I know your pain, but this isn't the way. It's not death or revenge that you seek.
What do I seek?
You seek love. Because it's all any of us want.
True.
Why would I spend my last moments with you when I can be with her? I choose love. You can too. You can bring her back. Make your wish.
I'm dying. She would have no one. She would be alone.
True. Gonna die then.
She won't be alone. Ever since I picked up that hammer, it's like I've gotten an extra life. Not too bad for a human.
Not too bad for a god.
I think I figured out my catchphrase.
It's the best one yet.
Thanks. Keep your heart open. I love you.
I love you too.
That's all I have to say. Always liked Thor and Jane.
Protect her. Protect my love.
Both Gore and Jane went out pretty peacefully.
Her sacrifice saved the universe and taught us all what it means to be worthy.
Love the statue in honor of her.
He embarked on a new journey because he had found something to live for, something to love for. A little someone who turned him from sad god into dad god.
Breakfast is served. Bon appetit.
Aww. I love that she's reading the Foster theory.
Now, where are your boots?
I'm wearing them.
You're not wearing those.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Go to hell, demon!
Brand new, now destroyed.
I feel like we got to work on that.
Remember what my mother used to tell me. Listen to the grown-ups.
Thor has just become a dad. And it's funny because that was said earlier in the movie, and I just was like, yeah, he'd be a fun dad, not thinking that we'd actually see it.
That is not coming off. What did you do? I love it. Very creative. I love you, sweetie.
Love you, Uncle Thor.
Uncle Thor.
They will
Cute.
always be there for us. The space Viking and his girl born from eternity with the powers of a god.
Can't help but feel like we're going to see her later at some point.
But to those who know them best, they are simply known as Love and Thunder.
All right. This was Taika Waititi. Okay.
When did we become the joke? They will fear us again. When Thor Odinson falls from the sky. Do you understand me, Hercules?
Yes, Father.
Okay. Okay. So he didn't die. Jane? Hello? Looks pretty.
Jane Foster.
Heimdall.
Thank you for looking after my son. You are very welcome here to the land of the gods. Welcome to Valhalla.
Aww. Cool. Thor will return. Will he now? All right, that was my reaction to Thor Love and Thunder. If you enjoyed it, click that like button down below. Thank you so much for watching. It's time to talk about it. Let's get into my thoughts. If you are someone who has watched every MCU reaction of mine here on the channel up to this point, then you probably yourself had a pretty good feeling of how I would be with this movie, like how I would receive it. Even me going into this movie, I was pretty confident that this was not going to be a favorite Thor movie of mine, and I was definitely correct. Out of all the Thor movies, this one is definitely at the bottom for me, and even when I think about the whole MCU, I feel like this movie is probably at the very bottom. I'll have to check with my list. I'm going to start my rewatch journey soon, by the way. I was going to start the other night, and then I didn't, but I really want to soon so that I can go through the re-ranking process and kind of get like my list in a firm order. Anyway, it's disappointing because this movie had so much heart that was buried underneath the goofy, silly humor that, you know, sometimes it makes me chuckle, but for the most part, I'm just kind of like, and it just feels like way too much. That's not even my biggest issue with this movie. My issue with this movie is that we just had such a big shift in vibe, and I mentioned it once or twice or 3 times during this reaction, but like everything to do with Christian Bale as Gorr and everything about that character and that villain just felt like a completely different movie compared to everything else that was in this. And it makes me sad because how many times have I reacted to something in the MCU and one of my criticisms of the story is that the villain just didn't feel strong enough for me, or I just wasn't like fully on board with the villain, and it was a weak point for me. Well, now we have a movie with a villain that I really can get behind. I love Christian Bale. I think his performance as Gorr was great, and Christian Bale, I feel like, always brings it all, and he did in this. And it's in this movie. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I wish that Gorr could have been in something else, even though that wouldn't make sense for the character, I'm sure. But man, it's just a little bit disappointing. It's crazy going from like the scenes with him and then flipping back to like the typical, I don't even want to call it like typical Phase 4 MCU, because there's been a lot of great stuff in Phase 4 that isn't the silly, goofy humor stuff, right? Maybe it's just Taika Waititi. Maybe it's just Taika Waititi. I do want to watch some of his movies that aren't in the MCU, because I know that wasn't he the director of Jojo Rabbit? That's on my list to watch eventually one day. I don't know, man. It just, yeah. I wish the heart had been the priority here. I wish the heart had kind of been allowed to shine and thrive, because the moments we did get were really great. I really loved the whole Jane cancer angle, and I'm okay now. Like, now that the movie is over, I wasn't initially when it was revealed. Like, I just felt like she jumped to Thor way too quick, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. But in hindsight, no, I'm totally fine with how Jane ended up becoming the mighty Thor. I'm totally okay with Mjolnir calling to her and her thinking in her mind, like, this will heal me. Not necessarily the case, but she went to Valhalla in the end, and that is fantastic, and I love that for her. I don't know. I wish that was Just more. And then, of course, the scene at the end with Thor and Jane, Thor being there with his daughter, like that was a really great moment too. I actually am really pleased with that being the ending to the big fight, the big battle, whatever. I think the more that I think about this movie, it feels like it very much was targeted to kids. Like I can see children absolutely loving this movie. And when it comes to stuff that's kind of targeted more towards kids, it's gonna be hit and miss for me. There's a lot of kids stuff that I like. There's a lot of things that are targeted to children that I've enjoyed. And then there's not. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm not sure going in, I will or I will not. Having so many kids in the story wasn't an issue for me, but it did feel more targeted towards kids in that regard. And then the CGI. The CGI, definitely a weak spot for me with this movie. And normally I feel like I don't care all that much normally about the visuals. Like I can forgive if the story is fun and things are fun in general, especially when comparing to some of the visuals that we've had in other MCU movies. The visuals here did just feel really weak, but I still can't get over that scene at the Shadow Realm with everything in black and white. It truly feels like the footage was put into an editing software and it was day one for that editor, and they just had a personal preference to like crank the contrast up. I don't know. That's how it felt to me. It was really jarring. Maybe it's because I've watched a few black and white films now up to this point, and I just prefer how they look over how that particular scene looked. I'll always enjoy the character of Thor. I'll always enjoy Chris Hemsworth playing him. I do like Jane as well. Valkyrie is fantastic. Really enjoy her. Some of the jokes with Valkyrie this time around didn't quite land for me or like work for me, but it was great to see her again. It was great to see her fighting, helping out and everything, and that was really fun. I also really appreciate the credits being in different like metal fonts. That was cool. That will stick out to me as like one of the more memorable credits that have been done for any of the MCU stuff. I'm trying to think of what else that I can say about this. I don't know that I can. This was a time. I'm glad I watched it. Walking away from it feeling like a 2 out of 5 stars for me. Maybe even 1.5 out of 5 stars, which it's been a long time since I've ranked a movie that low. All right, with that, I'm gonna go to Letterboxd now to see what some other people have to say. So let's check it out. 2.5 stars. Great first draft. Excited to see when it's finished. Oh no. Oh no. Some people saying the soundtrack was the best part of this movie. Y'all, it was like one band. It was like one band. 3.5 stars. I don't know what the hell Christian Bale was doing, but it sure shit wasn't what everyone else was doing. Omega agree. 2 stars. The entire movie is like if the Asgardian play with Matt Damon was turned into an actual Thor movie. I don't think I've ever seen this many meh reviews about a movie in the MCU. Okay, I wanted to find like a positive review of this movie that I could get behind. I found it. 5 stars. I love this a lot. I went in reading everything and I thought, geez, this sounds like it's going to be a hot mess, but I really enjoyed it. It looks heaps better than people were telling me it did. The whole thing was joyous and featured some great characters doing some great stuff, especially Rusty. Honestly, what a goddamn hero. Sometimes you can't get angry at a Big Mac for not being a steak. You can always get a steak at the steakhouse. And tonight I wanted a Big Mac, and sometimes there's nothing better than a perfectly cooked Big Mac. Tom, I'm glad you enjoyed your Big Mac. All right, with that, it is now that time of the video where I turn it to you and I ask you to leave your comments down below about Thor: Love and Thunder. Are you on the same page as me? Let me know. And if you're someone that feels the opposite and you really love this movie and really enjoyed it, I would definitely be interested in hearing your thoughts, so leave them down below. Thank you again so much for checking this out and for watching. I can't even remember. Oh, I Am Groot is the next video, which obviously, based on the length of these shorts, I think, it's just gonna go in one. And I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see you back here for that. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please click here to do so. And if you want to continue watching something else of mine, click on over here. Thank you to everyone for your support, including folks over on Patreon. And with that, we will see you in the next reaction. Take care, everyone.